Hey everybody, we're going to be taking a look at the comparison test, and in the comparison test we're trying to prove that a function or that a series is going to converge or diverge, but we're going to be using a series that we already know to help us out. So first of all, we've got this series up here, the sum of 4n all over 3n squared minus 5. We want to decide if this converges or diverges, and we ask ourselves, what do we compare it to? Well, we compare it to this series here, 4n all over 3n squared. Now this is equal to the series 4 divided by 3n, and we know this series very well. This is very similar to the harmonic series, which diverges, which tells us that this series here that we're looking at probably also diverges. And what we're going to do is we are going to compare the terms of the series that we have with this new series that we understand. So let's go ahead and take a look at the series that we have. It's 4n over 3n squared minus 5. The other series that we're working with is going to be 4n over 3n squared. Now we ask ourselves, how do these two series compare? Well, the denominator of the left-hand series is going to be smaller because you're subtracting 5 from it. And because it has a smaller denominator, it's going to be a larger fraction. So we know that the series on the right-hand side is really going to be the smaller of the two series. But because it's related to the harmonic series, we know this thing is going to diverge, right? Because this is just 4 over 3n, and the sum of 4 over 3n diverges. So we can say by the comparison test, since the sum of 4 over 3n, which is equal to the sum of 4n over 3n squared, since this diverges, we know that this other series, the one we were looking at for the problem, also diverges. And this is by the comparison test. Now, if you're writing this on a quiz or an exam, I would really recommend telling me which of these tests you're using. Okay. So, and that's it. This is the entire problem. So we have the series that we're not quite sure whether it converges or diverges. We compare it to another series that we do understand. And after we understand this series, we can see that the smaller of the two series is going to diverge. And that absolutely forces the larger of the two series to diverge as well. And so by the comparison test, we know that this larger of the two series diverges along with the smaller. And that's it. So if you have any questions, feel free to stop by my office. You can ask me questions in class. And as always, happy mathing.